Good morning, YouTube watchers out there. I made a ton of kindling, and I still have a lot to do because I cut these 12-inch rounds. I can see these 12-inch rounds of pine, southern yellow pine. This is some fat wood that came out of some of the splits. Good stuff. Anyway, that's always a pleasant surprise when I get some of that. But look at all these. I'm gonna have to turn this camera around real quick and show y'all. All right, here we go. So these are all 12-inch, give or take an inch, pieces of kindling. All this kindling, teeny tiny little pieces of kindling for the bonfire, solo stove bonfire. This is perfect for that. I have a lot of customers. That's the most common solo stove, at least the customers that call me, that's the most common one. It's for the 12-inch sticks of firewood. So this is perfect for that. And this took a long time. So one of those rounds, one of these, I did not measure it, or maybe I did in a previous video, but I can't remember. One of these, let's get you a little better view. One of these rounds right here. So maybe around 17 inches, 18 inches, something like that. One of those rounds fills one of these containers. That's loosely thrown in there. There's actually some more in there, but I took it out because I think it would, on my way to the wood yard in the tractor, it would probably fall out. But that'll give you a better idea of how much you can put in one of these containers. That's a lot. I don't know if y'all can tell, but can you see kind of the dark red, reddish brown growth rings? So that has some fat wood in it. And that was more of the heart of the pine. Not much on the outside. But like this right here, if I were to split it right on one of those growth rings, you'll see that. And that's a little bit of fat wood. So not only is this kindling, but it can also be, some of these pieces can be a fire starter, especially if you whittled it down a little bit more from these tiny little pieces. See, if you were to use your hatchet or a knife and split it right on one of those growth rings, right where it's reddish brown, you'll have some fat wood. This will give you an idea of ones that don't have fat wood. Well, I might have a little on that side, that end. Anyway, neat stuff. Neat stuff. So I'm gonna be loading these containers in the back of my carry-all back here. See how well I can get this done. I think I can fit maybe 4 on each trip. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I don't know if I can do 5. 5 containers full. I don't know if I can fit 5 back here. We'll see. All right, so I only got 4 on there. Yeah, could not get that 5th one on there. I'm gonna have to come back and get that one. I'm gonna take it to the wood yard. Here we go. All right, y'all, here is my kindling stack. I've got, this is all red maple, pine, and let's see here. This is poplar, tulip poplar. That's what that is. On the other side, I've got some hardwood on the other stack. So mostly white oak on the top. All white oak. White oak. That's when I was making shingles. That's why it's so tiny like that. And this is just some, when I was splitting it, just some small pieces off of the splits. These guys. And underneath that I've got, underneath that I've got all pine. This is all pine. This is tulip poplar also, right here. All this. Yep. Looks like I have some maple in there too, some red maple. That's what it looks like. Anyway. And you can see where that's all 16-inch stuff. And you can see the 12-inch stuff right here. 12-inch. Not the straightest in the world, but it's hard to get it straight, y'all. Try as hard as I can. It's just tough. It's tough. So this is what I'll be stacking, and we'll see how that goes. I'm done with those 4 containers. Done. So some are 12 inches, some are, I don't know, it looks like 14 maybe, 13 to 14. So like I said, I'm measuring just a little off sometimes. Right when I think I've got it down pat, I don't. So anyway, that's what we have for the kindling. I've got one more container full of kindling that I need to go get. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get that just so I can get it over with, get it done, and put this in the rearview mirror. It's a great little add-on and a little gift for people who buy bundles from me. I like to throw in a bundle of, or a half a bundle of kindling. I think it's great. I mean, pine is wonderful for that. Gets it nice and hot early, not a lot of smoke. Once it's dry, that's great for kindling and starting the fire. All right, here's the last load for today. I just got one container full up there of kindling left to do. And I got some rounds that I'm thinking about just leaving them over there next to the kindling pile. That way I can just go ahead and get this done next to the kindling pile instead of having to put it all in a trash can barrel there. Maybe it'll be a little easier. But then I gotta deal with the trash, whatever's left of splitting the kindling over there. We'll see. All right, I'm finished with that last container full of kindling. If y'all haven't noticed by now, I sell teeny tiny firewood. Yes, I do sell bundles, but I'm not in the business doing this for fun and selling, full cords of firewood at a time. Yeah, I can sell face cords and even half of a full cord, but I just can't sell much of that stuff because if I do, I'd run out of wood. I don't have that much wood. Guys who do this a lot, this is nothing compared to what they have. So just pace myself, do a little bit at a time. I'm done with this over here. Lots of kindling.